Hello, my friends. I'm Robert Wallace. Welcome to The Choose, the place where we ask, are we choosing the way of Jesus, or are we choosing our own way? Well, today we're still looking at Luke chapter 15, verses 1 through 23, and we're going to focus in on eating today. I know everyone likes to eat. I certainly do. Table fellowship, though, that's what eating is. It's a time to come together, and it's special. The atmosphere is different when we eat together. We're open to one another simply because of the act of sitting together at a table, breaking bread, and it's an inclusive moment. Our backgrounds don't matter. Who you are, who I am, where we're from, these things don't matter. We're sitting there in this moment, and the backgrounds of our lives shift to the background. They're not as important, and yet over the course of the meal, we're sharing one thing with another. And as we do, we learn more about one another and we find the commonality. And speaking of that, Jesus knew that sharing a meal is different, and so do we. And he knows that in sharing a meal, we find peace, a moment of commonality, and a moment of possibilities to exchange ideas and to share. Well, Luke opens this passage up talking about Jesus' eating with sinners, and the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, they're muttering about it because you're not supposed to eat with sinners. You're not even supposed to associate with sinners. And yet, here Jesus is doing something that is forbidden. In welcoming and eating with sinners, Jesus is doing the remarkable thing of the kingdom of heaven. He is finding common ground. And we know that Jesus is doing this intentionally because in Luke chapter 5, verse 31, Jesus said that he came for the sick, not the righteous, because the sick need a doctor, not the righteous. We also learn in Luke chapter 19, verse 10, Jesus says this, "For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." Friends, we possess the good news of Jesus Christ. We have a great opportunity to share this with those who are hurting, lost, and headed for an eternity without Jesus. And Jesus shows us how to build relationships and share the hope of eternity that we carry within us. I have some questions. Am I willing to welcome sinners into my circle and home to show them the love of God through Jesus Christ? Am I willing to eat with sinners to develop a relationship with them to share the good news of Jesus Christ? Am I willing, as Jesus was, to be criticized for following the way of Jesus? What will we do today with what the Holy Spirit is teaching us? Will we choose the way of Jesus that leads to life and life in the full, or are we going to choose our own way? Now, I'm praying for us today as we consider this passage again. We consider the thoughts that the Lord has led me to share with you and the questions that we have. I started asking them in first person because when we leave this, I'm hoping that you'll go back and you'll listen to this again and take possession of these questions, asking the Holy Spirit to give you eyes to see and ears to hear God's truth from His Word, to have a receptive heart and mind to receive these truths, and then to have the boldness, commitment, and courage of Jesus to do what the Holy Spirit is leading you and leading me to do today. I pray you'll have a wonderful day, my friends. Go in the peace of God. Blessings to you. Bye for now.